Olá pessoal, sejam bem-vindos ao nosso canal. No vídeo de hoje a gente vai viver uma experiência incrível. Olha aqui pessoal, a gente vai nesses caminhões aí fazer um safari aqui no Animal Kingdom. Famoso Kilimanjaro Safari. Logo que entramos no caminhão do safari, já é aquela sensação de que saiu da Disney e foi direto para a África. A ambientação é surreal, tudo muito realista. E olha só, os animais ficam soltos em áreas enormes, como se estivessem na natureza mesmo. Não são jaulas comuns, é tudo integrado ao cenário. Ali na frente dá para ver as girafas caminhando tranquilamente. É impressionante como a gente chega perto, parece que estamos dentro de um documentário. E não é só girafa, tem elefantes, rinocerontes, leões, dançando nas pedras. Cada curva do caminho é uma surpresa. E o mais incrível é que cada passeio é único. Você nunca sabe exatamente qual animal vai estar mais próximo. O passeio tem duração aproximada de 20 minutos, mas passa voando por cima do tempo em tempo procurando o próximo animal. Se você estiver vindo para o Animal Kingdom, essa atração é obrigatória, é tranquila e perfeita para toda a família. É uma experiência totalmente diferente das montanhas russas. E aí, me conta, qual desses animais você achou mais interessante?
And also on the left, the Nile with 80 to 90 pounds of vegetation every single day. Again, making sure we're fully seated, my friend, fully seated. Now, when you find a group of them together like this, you can call that a bloat of hippo, and they are pretty territorial. They're actually going to use 18-inch in size. Fully seated. My friend in the gray shirt, second row, fully seated. Now they are ectothermic. They're going to control their body temperature from outside of their bodies. If they need to cool themselves down, they're just going to go swimming. Now over on the right, as we come down, you're going to find a zebra. More specifically, this is the Hartman's mountain zebra. They're actually the only species of zebra to have savannah sun. Now, zebras are a very social herding animal, and they travel in groups called dazzles. They get that name because it's really hard for predators to discern how many zebra are in a group due to their stripes. It kind of dazzles them. Speaking of their stripes, you can tell whether a zebra is black with white stripes or white with black stripes by looking at their nose or muzzle. Now, Hartman's mountain zebra have black muzzles, which means that they are black with white stripes. Now, not every animal is necessarily going to be able to use thermoregulation. Now, that den is inhabited by the African painted dog. You can see them in the shade kind of behind that tree. Now, the African painted dog is thermoregulate. Instead, they're going to use that den in order to shield themselves away from the sun. Now, on the right is the Ankole cattle, also known as the Watusi cattle, and they're named after the Watusi tribe in Africa. They are the only domesticated animal on the savannah today, and they're not used for their milk nor their meat. They're actually used as a status symbol to signify wealth. Now, those horns are absolutely massive. As you can see, they're going to be about 6 feet in length. But they're hollow on the inside with a honeycomb-like structure to have the ability to pump blood from their body to the tip of their horn and back down to their body. Now over on the left as we come up, does look like we are going to find some giraffe. The giraffe is the world's tallest land mammal. They measure about 18 to 20 feet tall. Males are going to be more so. On this close look, I can tell that these are Maasai giraffes. They have a more jagged, irregular coat pattern. It's kind of like a puzzle piece. Nose too, exactly the same. And it really also thing about giraffes is they actually give birth standing up. Each giraffe calf is born about 6 feet tall in order to reach mom in order to nurse. But that does mean that baby giraffe's first experience in the world is going to be gravity, with a 6 foot tall drop down to the ground. But don't you worry, everybody, baby giraffe is going to be up and walking in about the first hour of life. Now as we enter the next part of the reserve, I'm crossing my fingers and my toes for y'all. I would love to see an elephant just as much as you guys would. It's because elephants are an endangered species. Their only real threat in this world is humans due to deforestation and poaching. Now large conservation organizations like the Disney Conservation Fund are doing them. Now you can find those and they are temporary, however. So once one finds a mate, they are going to disperse and the cycle just begins over and over and over again. Flamingos aren't actually hatched pink. They're hatched gray and they get their color from their diet of brine shrimp. Now brine shrimp is chocolate with something called beta carotene. That's actually what's going to turn them that fabulous pink color. Now I do believe that flamingos have a pretty awesome group name. A mispronunciation of the Afrikaans word bite, meaning wide. And they refer to their very wide rectangular mouths. Now they can't see very far in front of them, only about 10 feet. So they're going to use those very large ears in order to listen for any attacks. They can run pretty fast as well. Speeds about 40 miles an hour and they actually gallop kind of like a horse. Now in front of that one, in the middle is a mud wallow. They're actually going to roll around that mud wallow all day long. Coating their skin in it, it's going to protect their skin from the sun, kind of like how you and I would apply a sunscreen. As we come over here, I'm going to see if I can spot anything. Does look like I'm spotting a cheetah. Cheetah are the world's fastest land mammals. They can travel at speeds of 60 to 70 miles per hour, and they can go 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds flat. But my friends, they cannot hold that speed for very long, only about 100 yards. Their bodies are definitely ready to run though. They have a very long muscular tail that's going to help them steer. The male lion's job is not to hunt. His job is going to be to stay home and take care of the cubs and watch over the pride. Whereas the lioness, the female lion's job is actually to do all of that hunting for the pride.
It's a girl.
What's it doing? Look, right there. See him? Laying down? Sleeping? Look, see him right there? Oh, there's one up above him too. See him? Awesome. Yeah, they were laying down right there, taking a nap. They don't even wait. They just turn. There's another rhino over there.
Or in so many other ways. They are used as dairy goats, so their milk is going to provide nutrition as well as financial assistance. But they're also great weed eaters. They're going to get rid of all the pests and wildlife for our property, keeping things nice and neat.
What's he doing?
Now, sadly, my friends, our 2-week safari has come to a close. I know a lot of the animals we saw today are far from your hometown. World property, you can sing along with Simba, Timon and Pumbaa, you can see dancing, acrobatics, fire twirling, aerial work, it's got everything, it's really awesome. I guess there's one last thing to say, my friends, and that is Asante Sana. Thank you guys so much for joining me out here on the reserve. It's my pleasure taking you out. Again, my name is Allie. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I know that's a pretty long way away from the village of Africa. I'm here in Harambe. We don't like to say goodbye.
Você gostou?
Muito.
Saindo da atração, tem vendendo souvenirs aqui. Cara, $40, uma girafinha, R$200. Ali, ó, tem uns gorilas, ó. Hã? Mas nós vamos andar nos gorilas não, né? Vamos na atração, é. porque as filas demoram. Aí se a gente ficar passeando ali, demora. Mas já viu muito bicho. Qual bicho você mais gostou?
Leão.